Welcome back. Now, the production of materials for the building sector accounts for around 11% of global energy and process-related emissions. So any way of reducing that will make a major contribution in the transition to net zero. Well, one company hoping to make its own contribution is Optima Systems, the Somerset-based maker and installer of commercial partitions. As from today, its glass and aluminium partitions and doors will be made with CIRCAL, a brand of aluminium made with a minimum of 75% recycled scrap. Well, joining me now is Christian Maybe. He's head of manufacturing at Optima Systems. Christian, welcome to you. How much is this going to reduce your emissions by?
The reduction for CIRCAL is significant. It's a 73% reduction compared to the European average aluminium. CIRCAL boasts an embodied carbon of 2.3 kilograms of CO2 per kilogram of aluminium, which is favourable of 73% compared to the European average of 8.6 kilograms of CO2 per kilogram of aluminium. Aluminium represents about 72% of our carbon footprint. So as this comes online, this will make a significant impact in our carbon footprint.
And does this come at a cost to the business? Are you having to pay more for this particular product?
Yes, it's a slight increase on standard grades of aluminium, but we've decided that as part of our commitment to net zero, that we'll be absorbing that increase and we won't be passing that on to our customers.
I mean, the building and construction trade is pretty hard-nosed. Do you think they'll give you credit for this?
I believe it's an important part of who we are as Optima. As you rightly say, at the beginning, according to the UK Green Building Council, UK built environment is currently responsible for 25% of total greenhouse gas emissions. And they go further to suggest that based on current practice, the sector will fall short of the 2050 net zero targets. That's why at Optima we're working tirelessly to reduce our own carbon footprint and looking to assist our own supply chain in their endeavours too. There are no quick fixes to this problem, and we'll continue to adopt changes like the adoption of CIRCAL 75R to help deliver the change necessary in our own roadmap to net zero.
And is there any shortfall in quality by using largely recycled aluminium?
Aluminium is unique that it doesn't deteriorate from recycling, and about 75% of all aluminium ever produced is still in use today. So no, there's no deterioration by making this change to CIRCAL 75R.
And where do you source CIRCAL from? Is it produced here in the UK?
Hydro, the manufacturer, produce CIRCAL in a couple of locations, but they're looking to bring it online in the UK again to sort of look to reduce the overall carbon footprint of the material.
And Christian, while we have you, obviously, as head of manufacturing, presumably you are grappling with elevated energy costs right now. How much of a headwind is that for you?
We're fairly fortunate that we signed into a contract a couple of years ago, and we have some time before that expires for us. But it's certainly something that we're budgeting for next year. And at this time, it's quite hard to get clarity on what change we'll experience when that contract ends. But I think it's fair to say it will be fairly significant.
All right, Christian, we've got to leave it there. Thanks for joining me very much today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Down in Radstock, of course. Lovely part of the world, that.